Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. So, second turn Soulfire Grandmaster, and second turn Silkwrap. I'm thinking this guy's probably a Dark Jeskai deck. The other guy, on the other hand, I don't really know what his deck is yet. And there's Mantis Rider, so Dark Jeskai it is. Retreat to Kazandu. Retreat to Hagra. So it looks like it's a retreat deck. We haven't really seen much ramp though. And secure the wastes. Early aggression is basically the way to take down Hagra ramp. And Sorin, Solemn Visitor, buffs the whole team, gains him a ton of life, puts him on 5. Languish clears the board. Sorin makes a 2/2. Mana, retreat to Emeria. So this is a full-on retreat deck. So far, he's got access to 4 colors. End of turn, dig through time. You know, I would have been tempted. He didn't have the mana for it though. I was thinking I would have been tempted to Blighted Woodland instead of retreat to Emeria, but he didn't have the land for it. So Sorin powers up the vampire. And Jeskai Charm for the win. Okay. I'm not sold on the, many different retreats yet. I've seen very successful retreat to Hagra decks. This seems like it's trying to do way too much. So let's head on to game 2. Second turn Hangerback Walker. And the retreat deck had to mulligan once. So he's down a card. There's retreat to Hagra. And I have to say, even if you're expanding out to the other retreats, I didn't see any ramp from you. That's kind of the point of a retreat deck, is to be able to throw down a lot of land. I mean, you were stuck on 4 that last game, but at the same time, there are plenty of land searches that are 4 or less. He had to discard Ochitai's command. And Sigil of the Empty Throne? What is this guy up to? So it's an enchantment retreat deck. Disdainful Stroke gets rid of Sigil, which is really good for the Dark Jeskai deck. I don't know how he would have been able to deal with 4/4 Angel tokens on the regular. And another Sigil. And a negate. Dark Jeskai says no! You do not get Sigil of the Empty Throne. But wow, he's stuck on 3 land. This is basically what this retreat deck needed. And he hasn't popped the pitch land. I'm curious. But luckily for the Dark Jeskai deck, the retreat deck is on 2 cards. Well, there goes the fetch land. Sunken Hollow. Does he have something to play? Transgress the Mind. 2 cards. Windswept Heath and gets rid of Languish. And Sigil of the Empty Throne. Luckily, he doesn't have any enchantments. Unfortunately, he had a fetch land. And next turn, if he has nothing else to do, he can sack the Blighted Woodland. But this game looks pretty much over for the Dark Jeskai deck. He has all the cards in the world. None of them are lands. Radiant Flames. Fairly useless against this deck unless it was all 1/1 tokens from Retreat to Emeria. Dig through time. That could bring him back into this game. And land. And Utter End on the Sigil before it can do anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, respond with the Blighted Woodland. He'll do 2 damage, but you'll gain 2 damage and make him gain 2 damage, gain 2 life, and make him lose 2. And man up the other one. You need a white. I have to say though, the fact that it took him, it's gonna take him this long to win is just a testament to how needlessly complicated his deck is. He has way too much going on in there. He's trying to do far too many things. I mean, Retreat to Emeria is not really that good of a card. I mean, it costs 4 mana, where the Retreat to Kazandu and Retreat to Hagra are only 3. It gives you 1/1s or buffs your team when the other 2 retreats don't give you any creatures. Sigil of the Empty Throne is a neat idea, but you know, typically if you're running Sigil, your deck is all about the enchantments. You're running a bunch of them, and most of them are cheap. And Mantis Rider +1 and lifelink. And he doesn't attack with the Hangerback Walker. I can understand wanting to buff up the Hangerback Walker, but you just made it so that he can't. And you've seen, this guy doesn't attack with creatures. You just missed out on 4 damage and 4 life. But now, having said that it's taken him this long to win, it's looking like it's taking this long for him to lose. The Dark Jeskai deck had a really bad start. It was everything you could have possibly hoped for. And you're now losing. Retreat to Kazandu. That doesn't help you because you don't have a land. And Secure the Wastes. That's game. Your deck is fundamentally broken because it is way too slow. Just look what you couldn't do against an opponent who was stuck on 3 land for like 8 turns. If you want to make a deck based on enchantments, you need to take it back to the design step because your current build is not good enough. So that was Sigil Retreat versus Dark Jeskai. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll